protect your life's work with a smart estate plan. What is a smart estate plan? It's an estate plan that works for you, that is appropriate for your circumstances. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own desires, their goals, their asset level, family dynamics. So if somebody says this is the smart estate plan for everybody, they're wrong. What is meant by that is make sure your estate plan fits your circumstances. So, for example, let's say you are married and you want to make sure that your spouse, when you're gone, always has assets, that they will never have to spend down all of their money to qualify for long-term care paid by the state. How do you do that? Well, your smart estate plan would include a will that has an asset protection supplemental needs trust in it. That would be right for your circumstances. On the other hand, let's say that you and your spouse have in Washington what we call a taxable estate. That's above $2.193 million. Your will have a trust in it that says on your death, your credit exclusion amount of $2.193 million, that your share of the estate, the joint estate with you and your spouse, will pay to a tax shelter trust. That's a smart estate plan when there is a taxable estate. Let's say you're a single person and you have a house, a bank account, an IRA, life insurance policy, and you have 2 kids that are doing great. What's a smart estate plan for you? Well, we'll have a will that backs up what your plan is, but your plan would be very simple to avoid a probate. Transfer on death of the house to the 2 kids. That's done by a transfer on death deed that's recorded in the county. It has to be recorded before your death. And on your death, the house then automatically goes to your 2 kids. This is not, typically when there's a probate required because of bad estate planning, it's because somebody didn't realize that they could do a transfer on death deed on a house. Houses typically have to be probated. Bank accounts, IRAs, life insurance, they can all pay on death to the 2 kids, beneficiary designation to the 2 kids. And that's a smart estate plan for somebody's estate who looks like that. So, what's a smart estate plan for you? I don't know. What you need to do is talk to your estate planning and elder law attorney and get the right estate plan for you. That's the smart way to make sure your assets are protected and your family gets what you want them to get when you're gone.